Hey folks, how's it going? This is BestInSlot and welcome to our Day 2 coverage of Jurassic World Evolution 2. Should be a little less crazy than Day 1, but not by much. We're going to kick things off with one of the most requested videos from yesterday. I asked you guys to comment, let me know what it is you want to see, and a Spinosaurus versus Tyrannosaurus Rex fight, and if there's any unique animations going along with that, was basically top of the list. So, in Bay 1, we have a Spinosaurus. Let's pop her out. Cabot, you've been muted. Please stop trying to talk. So, this is the Spinosaurus in its absolute default skin, in its movie skin, essentially. I think we can all accept that the Spino has had maybe the biggest glow up in the entire game. If you want to see all the dinosaurs to see how they look differently in this game compared to the last, I have a video on that coming on later today in just a couple of hours. But Spinosaurus looks fantastic. Like a lot of the movie dinosaurs, the skin just feels richer, more in detail, a little bit darker, I think, because of that detail, but looks absolutely fantastic. Over here we have a Jurassic Park 3 Tyrannosaurus Rex. Lovely stuff. So, has that classic Jurassic Park 3 skin. Very glad to see that return. You only made a little appearance in the film, buddy, but it was a very special one in all of our hearts. Now, combat is turned on. I want to address this super quickly because I've seen a lot of comments. There is not a combat option in Sandbox. There simply isn't. I'm going to show you all the Sandbox options. As you can see, no combat option. This is for herbivores, but it's not for carnivores. No combat option. I believe there was a comment on another video, someone mentioned there was combat. I believe what is the confusion at the moment is we have this dinosaurs don't starve thing, and I think if you turn that on, you can turn it on for carnivores or herbivores. I believe if you turn that on for all dinosaurs or for carnivores in this case, a lot of the time the dinosaurs won't fight. I don't think it's quite the same thing. Maybe it is acting in the same way, but you know, not eating and not fighting are not the same thing. So we still need a no combat option. I just thought I'd clarify that because there seems to be some confusion. Anyways, we're leaving that off. Spinosaurus and T-Rex would love to eat each other, wouldn't you, buddy? Yeah. Okay, I think we might be in business. They've been kind of squaring up to each other for a while, but there we go. Ooh, straight in there, right. I should mention these are the default stats for the dinosaurs. I've not buffed up their genetics or anything like that. There's our spin attack that large carnivores love to do. The fights are a lot quicker now. You'll see already that means the Rex has dropped below 50% health. That same thing from the first game is in. The Rex actually has an undiagnosed ailment. That means there might be a organ failure there or a deep laceration or something like that. Combatants are squaring up to each other once again, roaring at each other from across the entirety of the field. And oh yeah, okay, I thought Rex was going to do a runner there. Here we go for what is probably the final round. There you go. Wow, that was a really good shot of that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose we're done already. That was the brand new Spinosaurus unique kill animation. It's really it's really interesting to me because it seems like the Jurassic Park 3, other than one notable exclusion, and The Lost World, seems to have been given a lot of the love this time around. There seems to have been much more of a focus on those sequels. And the Spino kill, it's not the classic net break that we see in Jurassic Park 3, but it is handsy, grabby, you know, it's slapping the Rex out of the way, pushing the Rex out of the way. Let's go watch it again, and I'll show you it in slow motion a couple times as well. As our Spino celebrates by just getting weird with it, frankly. Okay, let's watch this again. Really focus on the arms of the Spino and how it pushes and pulls and kind of uses the power in those upper arms, that advantage it has to defeat the Rex. Okay, what we're going to do this time, just to pad out this video, is we're going to look at it basically frame by frame. If I tap the spacebar, you can see it kind of gives us this bit by bit, so we can let it go, watch what's happening, let it go, watch what's happening, see exactly how the Spino defeats the Rex. Like, what movements is it doing to take this win? We're getting analytical here, folks. It's like a boxing replay or something. So they're just roaring, getting into the fight. I'm going to be very quick with this. Shuffling around a little bit, getting into fight pose. You can see how they still do the thing where they bend their lower body to the side to make a little ring of rosies. It won't take long. Just getting ready. Spino, I think, is going for it. You see, first of all, Spino sort of digs its feet into the ground. It kind of launches itself forward. It feels maybe a little bit on the weightless side. And you can see here the Spino is basically, it's doing a ballerina. Oh my god, that looks painful. It's doing a ballerina thing where they stand on their tippy toes. And anger, nothing but anger in those eyes, and starts diving towards the Rex. Dives up above the Rex. The arms are beginning to come out. As you can see, it's using its back leg here to launch itself forward. Dives in initially. Rex tries to go in for the bite. You see mouth open there. It's trying to grab it, but the Spino's grabbing the side of the head with its arms. The left arm's about to come in. Jaws coming in. The Spino is going for a bite. Just doesn't necessarily get the bite either. You see there, those jaws are now coming down over the back of the Rex. The left arm is still trying to sort of push the Rex, but the right arm is really there to kind of shove the head out of the way, seemingly. It's then using the weight. It's got in for the bite. It's not quite got it, so it uses the weight of its head here to push down on the side of the Rex's head. And also, this arm comes off because of the force of that. And so you can see the result there. The Rex's head is pushed out of the way. The two have sort of gotten away from each other. It's kind of like you both go in to punch each other, and then instead of the actual punches connected, you've kind of knocked your opponent to the ground with your body weight, and then you go again for the round two. So the Rex is reeling from being pushed down to the ground. Spino has clearly recovered quicker. Let's go around this side. Oh god. Spino's recovered a little bit quicker, and it's now diving forward with the arms again. It's raising its body back up again. You can see it's like lifting itself with those back legs. The arms are coming forward once more. Rex is turning to try to retaliate, but it just does not have the chance. Spino is now up and above it, and again, with those long, long arms, that gives it a serious advantage. Long, long arms. Grabs the Rex this time. Again, you can clearly see that hand disappearing inside the head. There's always going to be clipping in this kind of situation. The arm comes against the head, pushes the Rex to the ground, like so. Literally, it's literally a one-armed shove onto the ground. Pushes the Rex to the ground. Rex tumbles to the ground. Spino is now in absolute prime killing position. Clenches its jaws around the Rex's neck, and we get our kill. Couple of snaps, couple of pulls, and Rex dies. There you go, folks. That's quite fun, actually. I'd like to do that more often. And then it has a little chow down. Unfortunately, Spinosaurus has a massive face, so it doesn't work that well. Oh, it really is a fantastic looking Spinosaurus. And you know, this might mean Spinosaurus is up there as one of the strongest dinosaurs in the game. Considering we saw an Acrocanthosaurus ruin an Indominus Rex, I'm very curious who's going to emerge as the best of the best when it comes to the large carnivorous dinosaurs. We'll have to find out. Right, thank you very much for joining me then, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Throw me a like down below if you enjoyed this video. Are you a big fan of this brand new custom animation? It is a very Spinosaurus thing. The Indominus Rex might do the same thing, I suppose. Oh, I have to try that out now, don't I? What if Indominus does the same thing? I'll find out. Well, unfortunately, my first Spinosaurus kind of just died. If they get a serious ailment, a serious internal injury or something, they kind of lose health, and because I'm not curing them, the Spinosaurus just kind of laid down and died. So this is the second Spinosaurus. Round one's already been played. Right, annoyingly, I think we need to see that again, because the angle wasn't great. Allosaurus about to make an unlikely comeback? No. Okay, so, kind of like the Spinosaurus, Indominus Rex glides through the air, getting again above the opposition dinosaur. Lands on top of it, the left hand comes down over the top of the skull. Pushes down, like, I think it's meant to be like clawing around it, grabbing it, actually pulling the Allosaurus down to the ground. Shoves it out of the way. Allosaurus in a weak position there, kind of like what the Spino does with its body weight, but the Indominus is really using its hands to do so. Comes up, slaps it, grabs it around the head. It just punches it in the face, basically. Grabs both its arms around the head. I think that's the idea. It's meant to be like latching its hands. You know when you tango someone when you're in high school? It's like latching its hands on both sides of the head this time. Again, shoving the dinosaur to the ground, like so, and then, just like the Spinosaurus, goes in for that final neck-breaking kill. And a little pull at the end to guarantee it. So it is a different kill, and it is a unique kill. It's very handsy, like the Spinosaurus, but it does it in a different way. That's pretty cool. It's nice to know that even though they could have had the same, because they've both got those long, powerful arms, you know, they mixed it up a little bit. I would have liked to see something even crazier, not gonna lie, but it was pretty cool. Right, well, that is it from me. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've already said this, but we'll have to go through it again. If you enjoyed this video, please do throw me a like. Check out the bonus materials playlist linked down below for lots of experiments and tests and weird things in Jurassic World Evolution 2, just like this. And stick around for today for probably another 4 or 5 videos. I've got at least 4 more planned, so yeah, it's going to be another long day, so stick around for all that, and I'll see you lovely folks then. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks then. Cheers, much love as always. Bye bye.